Tim Panton. The idea of this hack is to allow people who have, say you're the manager at maybe Numa, and one of your many, many tasks is that you have to keep an eye on the temperature of the cooling cabinet that the salads are kept in. All right, now this isn't your major issue, but it's something that has to be done from the health and safety point of view. And the way that you'd normally do that is there's a little thermometer on the side of it, and you look at it once a day. Now that's kind of fine, but it's slightly inconvenient and slightly old tech, and I thought it'd be fun to try and do a hack to try and do that in a more modern way. But I don't have a temperature sensor, and I don't have a cooling cabinet, so I thought I'd emulate one. So what we have here is, hopefully you can see it, is a BeagleBone Black, which runs, it's kind of, think of it as an American Raspberry Pi. And somewhere down there, I have a little light sensor that you might be able to see, and a little LCD display that's displaying the voltage that the light sensor's showing. So that's kind of interesting, but you still have to walk up to it to find the value, which is inconvenient. What you really want to be able to do is look at the value on your phone, really. So the idea here is that you take your phone and you say connect. Now what happens? We need to start the app on the BeagleBone. So on the BeagleBone we have an app which is offers a WebRTC connection. Dismiss. No, definitely don't want to take a phone call now. So this is an app that's offering a WebRTC data channel. So what we do is we connect to it, hopefully, and with any luck, I see nothing. I see absolutely nothing. Let's try that again. Okay. Yes, there we go. So we're setting up a WebRTC data channel, and what's running on the BeagleBone is actually a data channel that I've written in pure Java, because, well, you know, the basic one is pretty heavy. So now hopefully we have a data channel set up, and now we have the voltage level displayed, and you can see that what you get on the meter is actually what's showing on the LCD screen, hopefully. If you can see it, there you go. So the two match up, which is kind of nice. So that's, you know, we've got a remote monitor with a mobile phone from anywhere you like over the internet to look at your temperature on this gauge, which is kind of nice. But then what's to stop anybody else from getting at that, from being able to read the temperature on your gauge? Now, you may not care about that from that point of view, but it might be monitoring something that's commercially sensitive, and you might actually care. So how do you protect that sort of thing? Well, what I've done with this is that we have a certificate installed on here, which we then check. Now, I'm going to delete that and show how you exchange a certificate again. So we'll delete that certificate from here. And we'll run the app again. And what will happen is it'll say, well, actually, I don't have a certificate, so you're going to have to create one. You're going to have to exchange one. So this end now doesn't know how to talk to that end yet. So what should happen is we get a QR code showing on the device, which we can scan. We now get an address in here, which we can connect to. And then we're back into talking to it. But the two ends will remember that. So in future, I don't have to do that. So that's the first time setup when I get a new cooling cabinet or a new manager or whatever. So that's that. Just to check we're actually getting results. Yeah, we got some numbers in there. Cool. So that's kind of nice. But let's say that you run a chain of Numas, and that actually you don't want to be doing with this individually. You spend your life in the Office IM device. So let's get to the right. So I thought it would be fun to add a Cisco Spark, using the Cisco Spark API, to add a Cisco Spark interface to this. So what happens here is we have let's find the right app. We run a slightly different app on the cooling cabinet. And this one connects to the Cisco Spark API with any luck. And it does nothing under normal circumstances. It just measures the voltage because there's nothing to do. But at the time when you cover up the device, then what should happen is something. I'm not seeing numbers. Let's see what's happening over here. Oh, it should be doing something now. It's not. Come, guys. I had a... Whoa, yes, no, I had a battle with the... Wi-Fi. Let me just kick that and see if that helps. That's not good. We're not connecting to the Wi-Fi here. Well, we are. We're not connecting to the Cisco Spark API. Come on. Now, I have a fix for this, because I ran into this earlier today, which is that you go and browse to a website that isn't protected, and then what happens is that it refreshes your token on the... So, captive Wi-Fi. Captive Wi-Fi is the one thing that kills all IoT demos, and you're just going to have to bear with me while this reruns itself. Oh, come on.
This will be the first time in ages where I've seen you really suffering.
I am actually really suffering. This Wi-Fi is bugging me. However, oh yes, no, we got somewhere. So this might work now. Thank you for your patience if it does, and for your commiserations if it doesn't. Right, so let's try that again. Yes, excellent. So what you'll see now is that with any luck, yes, I have an alarm in my Cisco Spark API, in my Cisco Spark screen, and I now have a message which says, from the emergency hologram, saying that there's a problem. And you can see now that we should get voltages through, showing what the voltage is, and when I take my finger off the light sensor, I stop getting the problem. So, finally, it worked when I fixed the Wi-Fi, and that's the idea. So, basically, the summary is that you can monitor your IoT devices from wherever you are, wherever you want to be, in a secure way. That's the message, and from whatever environment suits you, either on the mobile or on your corporate IM system. Thank you very much.
Excellent.